Hello, first video. Um, this is going to be just a daily video log of myself, kind of a meditation maybe type deal. I don't really care if anyone sees it. If someone does, that's great. Um, it's just going to be kind of my thoughts and um, where I want my mental health to be and where I want it to go, and kind of my thoughts for today. And I don't know if it's going to be long, short. It might start out short and it might go long. In addition, really want to see where my hair is going to go because I'm growing my hair out, and over time it would be great if I could kind of document that. So today I was listening to a little bit of Joe Rogan, and he was interviewing this guy. I actually forgot his name already, but um, a guy from Nepal, and he climbed these 14 peaks in 7 months. And anyways, just talking about how sometimes things can be impossible, but you find out they are possible if you want it hard enough. And um, kind of related, kind of not to what my thought is for today, but he was talking about when he was younger, he just had this really great drive to want to be a specific type of soldier in Nepal, and how he got up super early in the morning, trained forever, got to a place where he eventually got into this type of service, and then ended up going into the British Secret Service and really liking that. And he talked about when he was younger, just not having much, just being poor, and kind of the opposite of my life. So, I mean, living in the States and realizing that we have so many resources and endless possibilities and just all sorts of stuff, it's really easy to lose sight of what's important and what really makes me happy. So just thinking about what does make me happy. My wife and I, we started a new lifestyle a little while ago. A little while meaning a couple months, and decided to cut out a lot of the processed food, sugar, stuff like that out of our lives. And that was really beneficial and really got me started on this new way of thinking, really. And that's a precursor to just thinking about a little being a little bit more minimalistic. I've thought about it in the past, but haven't really explored it to its full intent ever. So just thinking about what that means, what that looks like, how as Americans we're constantly bombarded with day after day. I was just listening to the radio, and this ad about T-Mobile was talking about how they've got more bars in more places. So when you're out in the river, or doing stuff that maybe a little bit more remote, not smack dab downtown, how you need to be entertained, and you need to have the ability to connect and be online, and how that affects your mind. Even I get trapped in just this mundane, like, oh man, I've got to get my daily fill of media and what's going to make me happy. And I see an ad or a someone talking about a specific type of thing, and it's like, oh man, I really want that, or even worse, I need that to be happy. And how destructive that can be to your mind um, when it do you really need that? And talking about careers and making more money, and it's always just this fight to the top, like, oh man, I just want to make six figures, or I want to, if I could just get here, then I'll be happy, or if I could just get this job, I can be happy. But what I've found in, just a couple months, I'm really, really new to this whole lifestyle, but just how detrimental that thinking is. And kind of going back to the Indian guy that Joe Rogan had on his podcast, just thinking about that guy had literally nothing, and his just brute will got him what he wanted. And for him, it you know, that thing that made him happy, um he could have gone on and done other stuff that maybe would have been a little bit more glorified. Being in the special forces does come with a certain amount of, I was in the special forces, and that's pretty cool. But I think, I don't think he did it for the money. I think that's really what he wanted, and he just seemed like a really happy guy. So he also talked about optimism and how powerful optimism can be in your life. And I want to get to a place where optimism is just an everyday habit, instead of trying to be optimistic. So I think that's it for the day. I'll be here tomorrow. I'm going to try and do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right.